Hello, YouTube family. Welcome or welcome back to Free's Fragrance Finds. I am the lady of the house, Lady Free, your gourmand guru. And on this channel, baby, we love and discuss all things fragrances. Where I love gourmands, yes, I do. But that doesn't mean that you have to. Stick around. I promise you'll find something that you like. Guys, but before we get into today's video, I would love for you to take a quick moment to simply like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you won't miss any of my uploads. Don't you dare miss out. Let's hop into today's video.
You make me feel so good, yeah. Oh, yeah. You make me feel so good, yeah.
Hey girl, hey boy, hey y'all, hey, what's up? It is your girl Lady Free, your gourmand guru in the house. Guys, and in today's video, we have my top 7 for life designer fragrances. If that sounds like something you're interested in, don't forget to like this video and keep watching. Let's hop right in. Okay, so guys, again, these are my top 7 for life designer fragrances. My top 7 designer fragrances may change from this month to next month, okay? It just depends on what I have in my collection. If I acquire new fragrances and I like them better than the ones that I have in today's selection, that may change next month. That may change next year, whenever I have the liberty to change my mind, okay? Also, some of these fragrances may be redundant. I may have featured them in previous videos. However, I have to be true to myself and true to what is actually my top 7 designer fragrances for life. Some of the fragrances I didn't want to include into today, but that wouldn't be telling you the truth. Like, I wouldn't be, you know, being true to myself if I didn't include the ones that I actually really like and really love, just because I've already spoken about them. So there you go. This first fragrance is Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Tom Ford is a designer, y'all. Go ahead and run a product shot. Now, y'all, this is your sweet dry tobacco that is still a little bit moist, okay? This is your sweet woody tobacco and vanilla fragrance. Let's go ahead and get you the notes. Like, this isn't your like smoky tobacco that smells like smoke. No, this is that sweet tobacco that you put in the pipe. So I just wanted to clarify that. All right, so Tobacco Vanille has top notes of tobacco leaf, spicy notes, middle notes of vanilla, cacao, tonka bean, and tobacco blossom, base notes of dried fruits, and woody notes. Again, it's the tobacco leaf, okay? It's like the wet, it's a dried tobacco, but it still is a little bit moist, right? And then you definitely have those spicy notes. I'm getting maybe some cinnamon, maybe kind of like an allspice, coumarin type of, you know, those type of spices, those type of aromatics, right? And then of course you're getting that vanilla. That is what the fragrance is centered around, that sweet vanilla. It isn't necessarily a gourmand vanilla, but the vanilla definitely adds some sweetness to the fragrance, and you do get a touch of that cacao, like a dry cacao, the cacao powder, the cocoa powder, right? You're definitely getting that. The tonka bean is adding a little bit of spiciness as well, but it's also playing well with that vanilla. Sometimes tonka bean can give you a vanilla flavor, a vanilla-esque type of flavor, but then sometimes tonka bean can give you an almondy type of flavor. In this scent, I'm feeling like it's leaning towards that vanilla more so than the almondy type of flair, okay? And then of course you get those dried fruits and those woody notes. This is a spicy tobacco and vanilla fragrance. That's it, okay? That's not it. It's not just that simple, but that's what I get from this fragrance. Now, this is a straight up and down unisex Let me not even say straight up and down unisex scent. This is unisex leaning a little bit masculine, okay? That tobacco as well as those woods and those spices kind of just lend to a masculine quality, kind of just gives a masculine air. But a female can still get away with this fragrance because it is still sweet. It does have that vanilla essence to it. It does have those dried fruits. So I can see a strong, powerful, boss babe type of female, or even just a feminine, classy, soft, sophisticated type of female having that air about herself for a date night or a night out on the town in some sexy leather. This is a straight up and down fall winter scent. This is not by any means, any stretch of the imagination, a hot weather scent. You will choke yourself all the way out. This is thick, it's dense, it's warm, it's heavy. So this is definitely a fall, winter, colder weather appropriate scent, okay? She's beastly. I have no performance issues out of this fragrance. The projection and the sillage on this fragrance, whoa there, daughter, okay? It's beastly. Girl and boy, before I really knew much about fragrances, I wore this fragrance, I wore this fragrance to the gym. So imagine the heat emanating off my body along with sweat. I didn't stink or anything like that, but it was too much. I choked myself and everybody in that gym out. Okay, this ain't the type of scent that you just want to wear casually, baby. This is, you want to have a special occasion, be going somewhere cute, be stepping out, as we say, for the night, honey. Be going to shake the town, baby. This is that type of fragrance, okay? So she's beastly in her projection as well as her sillage. Baby, this scent gonna stay in the room an hour after you leave. This scent isn't gonna budge. And let's not talk about on your clothes. You can wash your clothes and it's still going to be there. It's going to last 10 to 12 hours on your skin. She is a beast. No set, I move, all right? This is one that you definitely can find on the gray market. As of today's recording day, as of the time of filming, right? Lucky Scent has this fragrance for... well, it's actually back ordered and sold out, and that's not a good price. It's not cheap. For 50 ml, which is what this bottle is, for $295. Now listen, Tom Ford scents have gone up in price drastically. Their prices are teetering on exorbitant these days. Okay, so at the time of filming, FragranceNet.com has the 1 ounce for $163.79. If you're comfortable with buying from FragranceNet, $163.79. So speaking of value, is it worth this price point for that $295 and above? Absolutely not. The only way I could see this being worth its price point is finding it on the gray market. So is it a good value? No. Blind buy or not, this is not a safe blind buy. This is not a safe blind buy. I can see it being a safe-ish blind buy for a male. It leans masculine. It really does. It is a unisex scent. However, it does lean masculine, so it wouldn't be a safe blind buy for a female, and it wouldn't be the safest blind buy for a male. So not a safe blind buy. Rating. I truly love this fragrance, y'all. It's something about me and tobacco fragrances. We just really get along, and we have really been getting along lately, and we definitely have a thing going on during the colder months, okay? It's comforting. I'm finna be snuggled up with somebody's yeah. Oh, you just told yourself, no, I'm not, y'all. I am not that kind of girl. No. I'm really just playing. I'm about to be snuggled up with my babe. I'm finna say somebody's boyfriend or somebody's babe. No, my babe, somebody's son. I'm finna definitely be snuggled up. Okay? Hot and heavy type of fragrance, y'all. It's just that. So we're on the rating. Let's stay focused. We're rating this fragrance 9 out of 10. It's for life. It's for life, okay? These are for life designer fragrances. This is definitely a for life designer fragrance. If I ran out of this fragrance, will I repurchase it? Not straightway, but I definitely would. That's tobacco in my tongue for it. Now, this next for life designer fragrance kind of took me by surprise, okay? I was not betting on liking this fragrance. I didn't think I would like the fragrance at all. I wasn't anticipating, definitely wasn't anticipating loving it. So this is Burberry Goddess, of course, by Burberry. And it was not love at first sniff. But when I first smelled it, I was just like, do I like it? Do I like it? And then as it started to settle in my skin, I couldn't stop smelling myself. So this is your Burberry fragrance, your lavender with, I think, a triple dose of vanilla. And you do get a calming, cooling, menthol-y effect from that lavender, but it's not overpowered. It's not overpowering in this fragrance. The vanillas are definitely the stars of this show. Burberry Goddess has top notes of vanilla, lavender, cacao, ginger, vanilla caviar for the middle, and base notes of vanilla absolute. You do get a little bit of zinginess and bite, not even a little bit, you definitely get it in this fragrance, that zinginess and that bite from that ginger. This is a lighter, fresher, airier, but still has some depth to it, but still has a little bit of density to it, still has a little bit of depth as well, especially with that vanilla caviar and that cacao. It makes it a little bit warm, but it's still light and airy and a little bit fresh at the same time. And that's what I get from the fragrance. But those vanillas, that vanilla and vanilla caviar and that vanilla absolute, are definitely the standout stars in this show. For me, this is an easy reach fragrance. Anytime during the summertime, anytime during the springtime, anytime during just any time of year, this is an easy reach fragrance. I do feel like this fragrance is unisex, leaning very far feminine, just in my opinion. If the lavender were a little bit heavier, I feel like it would have leaned more masculine, but in this fragrance, it doesn't pull through as heavy as some of the other notes. Now, I've heard of some people say they have performance issues out of this fragrance. This fragrance lasted all day on me. I won't say that it has the strongest sillage or the longest lasting sillage or the furthest projection. No, but you're going to be smelled. People are going to smell you when you walk by. People are going to smell you if they come close enough to you. They don't even really have to come close enough to you. It has moderate projection and moderate sillage and good longevity. I get at least 8 hours out of this fragrance. So right now where we are, Joma Shop has this fragrance for $79.95 for a 1.7 fluid ounce, 50 ml. Great value. Great value, especially for the lasting quality and the, just what you're getting. You're getting a good fragrance. You're getting a stellar fragrance. You're getting a standout fragrance from the line. You're getting a fragrance that's going to last you all day, at least from my experience. So great value. Great value. To blind buy or not to blind buy, you shouldn't have any reason to blind buy this fragrance. You can walk in pretty much any store these days and smell it, so why would you have to blind buy it? Okay, rating, of course, these are for life fragrances. All of them not going to be 10 though, because I mean, if for me to give a fragrance a 10, yeah, it's gonna have to be that boy or that girl. 9 out of 10 though, okay, for life. If I ran out of this bottle, I definitely will be repurchasing it. This is one that I cannot do without. For life fragrance, Burberry Goddess. Now this is one that I have talked about in several previous videos, so we're gonna just kind of skim through it and run through it. This is Black Opium Le Parfum. Go ahead and run the product shot. Love. Another vanilla heavy fragrance, another line or another fragrance house or designer house that has chosen to hop on the vanilla trend, and I am glad that they did. I am glad they did. I do love the YSL Le Parfum. I do love that fragrance as well, but I had to be true to myself. This is just it. This is just it. Okay, this is the one I chose. This is the for lifer for me. Okay, vanilla, 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 Still has a little bit of that black opium DNA, but not really. This fragrance really couldn't, in my opinion, have stood alone, because you do get a little bit of that coffee, you know, a little bit, but not really. So let's go ahead and get you the notes, okay? Okay, cinnamon, pear, and green mandarin at the top. Middle notes of solar notes, jasmine sambac, orange blossom. Base notes, Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute, coffee, patchouli, and vanilla orchid. If you are sensitive to patchouli, I would say don't really worry about it in this fragrance. Again, you do get that black opium DNA just a little bit. I do get a bit of spiciness from that cinnamon. I'm not really picking up much of that pear, and I'm picking up maybe a smidge of that orange blossom. This isn't really a orange blossom heavy scent as some of the others are, but I definitely get that green mandarin. I definitely get a orange essence from this, but it's more of the orange and not the orange blossom. So it's more fruity, less floral, okay? And again, the vanillas are just the star of the show. As it starts to dry down, you get a sweet, just a sweet vanilla fragrance with a touch of coffee, okay? And that's what I get. So let's jump right into wearability. This is also another easy reach fragrance for me. It does have a warm, spicy quality to it. It's not airy really at all. It is a little bit kind of thick. Not really thick, but it is a little bit dense, a little bit heavy, and it's definitely warm, spicy. I don't care. I wear this in the summertime. I layer it in the summertime. I probably wear it on its own in the wintertime, but I definitely layer this fragrance in the summertime, the wintertime. I mean, in the summertime, the springtime, hot weather. I don't care. This is just an easy reach fragrance for me. The bottle is by empty. Will I definitely repurchase? Absolutely. It's a for life fragrance for me. This is a straight up and down unisex scent, not leaning masculine, nor is it leaning feminine. Honestly, it's just straight up and down unisex. Some may say leaning masculine, but to me, it's straight up and down unisex. Performance, moderate all the way around. Moderate projection. I would say moderate to high projection. No, let's just say moderate. I would say moderate projection, moderate sillage. If you leave the room, they're going to smell you a little bit of time after you left the room. They don't have to be hella close to you to be able to smell you. They can be a moderate distance to you to be able to smell you. As far as the longevity, I'm getting about a 6-hour wear out of this fragrance. 8, maybe pushing it. So let's just top it off at 6 hours. At the time of filming, Joman's Shop has a 1.7 fluid ounce for $89.99. This is just the 30 ml. Go figure. I do kind of like the smaller bottles though. They're easier to manage. They're easier to plop in your purse. Easier to spray. You know what I mean? But it's the $89.99 for a 1.7 fluid ounce. A good value indeed. Worth its coin. Worth its price point. To blind buy or not to blind buy, again, this is one that I don't understand why you would have to blind buy. You don't have to. Is it safe? Ish. Okay. Rating 9.5 out of 10. For life. Black Opium Lait Parfum. Okay, so this next fragrance, this next For Life designer fragrance is no stranger to my channel. I've talked about this as well ad nauseum. Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I love it. We all know my history, or if you don't know my history about this fragrance, it definitely wasn't love at first sniff. It wasn't love at second sniff. It wasn't love at third sniff. It wasn't even love at fourth sniff. It took me to live with this fragrance and to sit with this fragrance and to actually give it a full wearing experience to appreciate and fall in love with this fragrance, baby. But once I fell, okay, the knee was scraped. Okay, once I fell, baby, I fell hard, baby. I injured myself falling for this fragrance. How hard I fell for it. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is one that I crave. Again, I don't crave many fragrances. I've said that before, but this, she's that girl. I mean, I know some people don't like it, some people don't jive with it. She may be a little bit polarizing out here in these, you know, fragrance streets, but your Gourmand Guru Lady Frey, baby, she love it. Top notes of candied lemon, middle notes of panna cotta, orange blossom, and rum. Base notes of vanilla. You get that DNA that has been trending lately, that lemony, vanilla, lemony, pound cakey type of fragrance. That's what this is. You do get that orange blossom, but I feel like the orange blossom, yeah, I definitely get that orange blossom heavy in this fragrance, but to me the orange blossom is just adding some sweetness to it. The candied lemon, I definitely get that. I'm not getting a lot of rum, but it's that fragrance profile. We've talked about this before. We know how the devotion smells, right? Easy reach fragrance for me as well. Probably more suited for the warmer weather. It does hold up in the colder weather, but I wear it on the inside. I don't go outside and say, ooh, I just want to smell bright and fresh and lemon clean. Not lemon clean, because it don't smell like lemon cleaner to me anymore, but bright and fresh and lemon cookie or lemon pound cake. I want to smell like that and go outside in the cold. No. Okay, but if I want to, I will. But normally during the colder weather, I wear it on the inside because it's just something so comforting and cozy about this fragrance that I just like to wear it whenever I want to wear it. It is an easy reach fragrance for me, but again, it is more suited for your warmer weather. This is a light, bright, airy, fresh type of fragrance, so that's why it's more suited for the warmer weather. But knock yourself out if you want to wear it during the house, because it does still have that vanilla in it, that, you know what I mean, with that panna cotta, that kind of bready lemon cake, lemon cookie, really cake, because it's a little bit more denser than a cookie, so that lemon cake type of feel. And that does give me the feels during the winter time. It does just give me the feels, the comforting type of feels. So that's why I like to wear it in the winter time. But again, it's apparently, I don't have to keep repeating myself. This is a feminine scent to me.
Guys, I totally failed to mention the performance of this fragrance. I've spoken about it so many times, so I'm just going to be brief. This is a moderate wearing scent all the way round. You will get a full 6-hour wear out of this fragrance. Moderate projection, moderate longevity, moderate sillage.
So let's jump right into value. You can definitely find this on the gray market nowadays for little or nothing, in my, what I would say little to nothing. They have the 30 ml for $44.99. That's what this is. Again, I wanted to live with the fragrance a while before I committed to a larger bottle, and also I do like smaller bottles. They're easy to manage. So, but the 1.7 fluid ounce is $74.99. The 3.4 fluid ounce is $104.99. As far as the price, as far as designer prices go, great deal, almost a steal. To blind buy or not to blind buy, this is not a safe blind buy. We're just gonna put it out there. It's not. It's very polarizing. Some people get lemon cleaner from it. Again, it took me 4 or 5 times to smell the fragrance before I appreciated it and before I gained a affinity for it. So not a safe blind buy rating. She's a 10 out of 10. Now for me, she's a 10. She's a 10. That is Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. She's definitely a for life fragrance for me, and I am on my way to purchase a bigger bottle. This next for life fragrance is Donna, Born in Roma by Valentino. Go ahead and run the product shot. Now this is one that I've had in my collection for a minute. Now, no, I haven't used all of my 30 ml bottle, but that's because I have so many fragrances in my collection. But does that mean she's not a for life fragrance? It don't, because she is. This is your sweet, fruity, woody, vanilla type fragrance. It's also very floral in the opening, and we'll talk about that in just a second, okay? Okay, Donna Born in Roma has top notes of black currant, pink pepper, bergamot, middle notes of jasmine and jasmine sambac and jasmine tea, base notes of bourbon, vanilla, cashmere, and gaiac wood. Now, when you first spray this fragrance, and when I first sprayed this fragrance, the opening, I gotta give it about 5 or 10 minutes for it to start to dry down, for it to really a full dry down, about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. This fragrance for me needs a full dry down, needs full ample time to dry down, because that jasmine is heady. That jasmine does throw me off. It's off-putting. That jasmine is very designer-esque. It's your quintessential, typical white floral, jasmine-y, basic, mass appealing type of jasmine smell when you first spray it. But baby, the dry down, baby, the dry down on this fragrance with that gaiac wood and that black currant and that vanilla, who are you kidding? Who am I kidding? I love it. I love the dry down in that fragrance. I have worn this several times this week, actually, to be honest with you, to work, because it is such a mass appealing fragrance. It's, well, the opening is just a no for me. I don't get much of that pink pepper. I do get a little bit of bergamot, of course, in the opening, but I just get a blast of jasmine, a blast. But again, the dry down, oh, see, it's starting to dry down a little bit now. But the full dry down is where I really appreciate this fragrance and where the fragrance really starts to shine. Let's go ahead and jump right into wearability. This is a easy reach fragrance as well. Not as easy reach of a fragrance for me because of that jasmine, but for many and for most, this is a easy reach fragrance all year round, really. It is sweet. Some can say it can get cloying in the heat, but for me, it's not too sweet. I'm your Gourmand guru. It doesn't get too cloying to me at any point. So summertime, winter time, cold weather, hot weather, really doesn't matter. This is a feminine leaning scent to me, like honestly straight up and down feminine, just because of that jasmine. And the dry down, the woody notes really kind of start to peek their head through and kind of stand up and shine. So in the dry down, I would say this will be a unisex scent, but just in my opinion, overall, this is a feminine, straight up and down feminine scent. This is a moderate to high performing scent, especially in terms of longevity. After an 8-hour workday, I still smell this on my clothes moderately, not even faintly, moderately. Okay, moderate to high performance all the way around, projection, sillage, as well as longevity. At the time of filming, Joma Shop has the 1 ounce bottle, which is 30 ml. The one that I have for $76.99. You may as well get the 1.7, because the 1.7 at the time of filming on Joma Shop is $77.95. It makes no sense to pay $76.99 for a 1 ounce when you can pay $77.95 for a 1.7 fluid ounce, 20 mls more. Okay, and the 3.4 fluid ounce for $123.75. Great value. Blind Buy Save, why would you have to? As far as rating, I do love her. I am enamored with the dry down, but because I have to get past that really kind of heady, those heady florals, or those indolic florals in the opening of the scent, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Actually, an 8 out of 10. But that don't mean she still ain't it for life, because she is. But this is one that's likely to be knocked out of the top 7. She's likely to be knocked out. But right now, she ain't. She's still here. She's still here. She is still here. It's by the grace of free. Oh, she is still here. Moving on. I'm in a good mood today, y'all. Can y'all tell? Okay, so this next For Life fragrance is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid by VIKTOR and ROLF. for life. She is spicy. She does have a little bit of that spiciness to her from that. I don't know if this one has gunpowder. I don't think it does, but I still get that flower bum DNA with that gunpowder. I'm not sure this one has it in it, but I do get it. But she's sweet, she's juicy, she's fruity, she's floral. So you have peach, and then you have vine at the top. You have orchid in the middle, and then you have vanilla bean at the base. The peach in here is the star of the show. It's a sweet, juicy, fruity peach. It isn't that synthetic-y smelling, off-putting type of peach that sometimes the note a peach accord can give, and it lasts the entirety of the fragrance. And in the dry down, you get a florally peach type of fragrance, and you are doing yourself a disservice if you haven't gotten your nose on this at least, because she's a banger. Oh, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It's been a while since I worn this fragrance, and baby, I've been missing out. Woo, baby, I've been missing out. Big Papa Huge 2 times, okay? Big Papa Huge 2 times. I've been missing out. If y'all know, okay, look, quiz. I don't normally do this in my videos, but I just had an idea to do it. If y'all know where that saying comes from, drop it down in the comment section, and I might think about sending you something, okay? Big Papa Huge 2 times. What movie does that come from? Warmer Weather. Now, she is very present. She is sweet. She can get a little bit cloying if you're going to be outside under the sun, basically. She may get a little bit cloying because she's sweet. But that floral presence from this fragrance really screams springtime to me, okay? This is probably the perfect quintessential springtime fragrance, but it's warmer weather approved. I don't really see me. I can get away with wearing this fragrance in the colder weather. It will stand up in the colder weather at that. I just don't crave the fragrance in the colder weather, but I might have to pull her out this fall. I'm sorry, because she's doing it for me. Now, again, it's been a while since I've worn this fragrance, but I remember not having any performance issues from this fragrance. Matter of fact, I remember she held her own. This is one that I was complimented on. I went to one of the clubs in Atlanta. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a older spot. It has live music. 291 in Atlanta. So if you know anything about 291 in Atlanta, you know the crowd there. And everybody was complimenting me on my scent that night. Other than wearing it during the day, she was an 8-hour wear. She's also a moderate to high performing fragrance. This is one that you're going to smell. Okay, this is one that you're going to leave a lasting sillage. You're going to, after I leave a room or after you've left the room, you're going to still smell your fragrance for a while. She is going to linger. So again, at least an 8-hour wear out of this fragrance. Lingering sillage, okay? Value, Joma Shop has it. Time of filming, $43.99. Great value. Great value. And that's for the 1 ounce. I think this is the 1.7 fluid ounce. Yeah, this is the 1.7 fluid ounce. $64.99 for the 1.7 fluid ounce and $84.99 for the 3.4 fluid ounce. As far as the Flower Bum line goes, this is one of the safer ones because she has a little bit of that Flower Bum DNA, but not as much as the others do. But she's a safe-ish blind buy, okay? Rating, 9.5 out of 10. Matter of fact, 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I said it. I'm standing on it. That's Flower Bum Ruby Orchid from VIKTOR, and Ralph would definitely repurchase this fragrance if and when I run out of it, period. Angel Nova by Mugler, for life. Top 10. Not even, just take designer off. Top 10 for life, period. Gotta have it. She's raspberry, she's rose, she's tart, she's sweet. Top notes of raspberry and lychee, middle notes of damask rose, base notes of akigala wood and benzoin. That's what it smells like. Easy reach fragrance, shines definitely in the warmer weather. I don't really pull for this in the colder weather. Performance, beastly, teetering on beast mode. Not quite all the way beast mode, but she's teetering on beast mode. No performance issue, long longevity, 8 to 10 hours, if not more. Extraordinary projection. Now that's where she's beastly, in her projection and in her sillage. That's where she's beastly, okay? All of the things. Great value. She is priced $54.99 at Joma Shop. Excellent value. Blind Buy Safe. Yes, she's blind buy safe, especially if you know you like that rose, lychee, raspberry type of vibe. She is blind buy safe. I don't think this one is as easy to get your nose on these days, but she is blind buy safe. Rating 10 out of 10. She's for life. She's for life, y'all. For life. And guys, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for each and every one of you that took the time to watch the video. Each and every one of you that clicked on the thumbnail. Each and every one of you that came to see about your girl and showed your girl Lady Free some love. I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking in here with me and rocking in here with me, making it till the end of the video. I appreciate that as well. Get caught up on all my other videos, y'all. Go ahead and show your girl some love. Run those numbers up for me. And also, if you find any value in the content, please, if you find any value in your girl Lady Free and the content that I am creating over here on Free's Fragrance Finds, please take a moment to just simply thumbs up the video and consider becoming part of the Gourmand family over here on Free's Fragrance Finds. We would love to have you part of the family. Thank you again so much to each and every one of you, and until next video, peace.